What? Yeah! What?
Hit that like.
Yeah!
We gon' work, we gon' work, we gon' work, hey. We gon' work, we gon' work, we gon' work, hey. Let's go. Alright guys, what's up man? This your boy T-Dub. I'm on my backup channel, TDubTV, and I'm gonna say this. The early rounds, the preliminary battles, I gotta be honest man, they didn't really grab me like that. That were the meat of this sandwich. The surprise battle that I didn't know about until tonight. I was like locked in, seriously. And a battle that made me want to do this recap was Verb versus War, right? Listening to how the recappers or the people doing the commentary, Fly and the other two guys, hearing their thoughts on it. I'm like, what? Did we watch the same battle? Guys, man, we gotta talk about that, bro. Hit that like button, subscribe. You already know we do it, man. Let me give you my raw thoughts, right? Let me give you my raw thoughts while I got your attention, all right? When I saw B Magic versus Arsenal, I was shocked, right? In all honesty, I felt B Magic should have been on this court since they had, you know, the Deadly Three, Hitman, what's my boy name, Ice Pack, Verb. So I'm like, man, they should have had B Magic on this, right? And so they ended up getting them. I don't know what the contract was, but it was 3 rounds. They seemed like shorter rounds from what I heard. But I gotta say this, man, B Magic came in cooking. Like his punches, man, I gotta go back and literally might be having some issues. All right, I think I'm having a little bit of issue. We'll try to keep cooking. Let me see if I can rewatch it. Let me see something. Let me see. See, I gotta be honest, man. This is the first one. This is the first pay-per-view I bought, hands down. Period. I'm talking about URL, RBE, friends, no one else, just me. I had my BM watch my little one upstairs. I locked myself in the cave because I didn't think my kid's supposed to hear this, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know. I gotta figure out how to watch this back. I'll go back to it, guys. I'm a lot close out of it. I'll go back to it. But I thought B Magic set the tone. There were people before them. They were okay. You know what I'm saying? Some did a little bit better. But it didn't lock me in. The difference between B Magic and somebody like Ill Will, A Ward, a lot of time with those guys, they verbally express when you should know they're punching hard, right? They can say something, you know, I'm just whatever, like you know, something like I flip round, go down, just like karma, I come back round. And the way they yell is like they trigger to the audience to cheer. Oh my gosh, right? Sometimes it is something good. Sometimes I'm like, man, what's that? And I'm not talking about just them 2 people tonight. I'm just saying that a lot of times they let you know when you should, you know, cheer. Sometimes they don't get it. Sometimes they say they don't get the cheer. But B Magic is just so smooth that in reality, you gotta listen to this guy because he don't, you know, flex his voice a lot, you know, change the level of it. He just so smooth with his punches, and they're dynamite. I thought B Magic did really good. Then the match that I was waiting on. Oh, let me get before I get to the A Verb. Let me get to the goods in Calico. Honestly, I think it broke the rhythm of his flow. But I thought goods, man, the way he came out, the angle he took, he embraced what people thought was different about him, talking about money so much. He had the liquor still in his hand. I just want to rap, right? I thought this was a real good. This was a goods that was rapping like he was headlining and he was selling the show. This is a very good. I mean, a really good goods. Such a good performance that good in my eyes. If he wants to do it again, his ticket is already punched. You know what he's bringing, and he did that in Atlanta, right? And he's an up north guy. He did it in Atlanta. So especially if they book him again and it's anywhere around up north, it's gonna be really good. Goods did well, and I thought, like I said, I thought Calico did okay as well. But I mean, listen, I just thought Goods had he took the crowd, he won the crowd better, and I think he had a little more better material. I like the angle Calico was going, and maybe with the angle, some people would hit, some people maybe it didn't hit as hard. Now, A Verb. Let me see, guys. I'm gonna try to see if I can bring it back up, man. Let me try. Again, this is my first time ever buying. I had to make the profile. I should have bought it when A Verb told me to buy it at 50. I did not. I paid the 75. So listen, it's $25 more you guys away. Hey, keep it. I think you guys earn it. For somebody who has not really been a buyer of this, and I'm more like sports. You know, like my main channel is Sports Plays in the Sports. I talk about boxing a lot, right? A lot, right? So I buy every pay-per-view boxing match, and I talk about it live and post-fight, just like I'm gonna do Canelo Alvarez. So if you want to hear about some boxing live, I call it. Check out my boxing channel, What's Plays in the Sports, right? But you know, I want to keep that what it is. You know, maybe I should. I don't know how many of my fans like boxing. Not boxing, but battle rap over there. But maybe I'll do a poll, right? And maybe I'll start intervening some of these videos, because this is just like my channel. When I originally started this, it was just going to be like a, review of like movies and stuff like that, because that was the biggest thing that was trending at that time. So, A Verb versus A Ward. I gotta be honest. I thought, one, I was like, for A Verb to really get off, he needs to make A Ward go first. But the coin toss was already done. A Ward must have won it. No, A Ward, Verb, I think, no, that's ill will, my fault. Either way, A Ward won the coin toss, and A Verb went first. Listen, man, A Verb went off. Everything he said was like boom, boom. It's like immediately he jumped up here and just kept accelerating. I mean, it was crazy, right? It was crazy. I thought his first one, I was like, oh my. I was just all in oct. I wanted to rerun the live performance. He was cooking that much. And A-War came out, right? He had a really good hit. It was a gun bars, a scripter. Then I think it was something like this 40 cal, and he used the B word, bitch. And people went crazy. But I'm being honest. I think that was his biggest room shaker. People saying, RBE, RBE. I got to be honest. I don't get how a Christian cursing is a win for the Christian. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's like a straight man holding a dildo. He would go down from there. You a Christian. You supposed to be different. You don't curse. You do this. This guy elevated so high, made you curse, and you benefited from. I gotta be honest. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? I thought A Ward did okay. I thought he had some good moments. He had some good good little rhymes. I wish I could pull it up real quick for you guys, but I'm being honest. I don't even think the first round debatable. I think people trying to give it to A Ward, like when A Verb battled, I can't think of my boy name, Twerk, right? The instant remove your hoodie, you automatically win the round, right? It's like that. You do something that you never done, you automatically win the round. I thought A Verb won the second. And I thought it was both sides. Listen, both sides were doing good. I like the rebuttals by A Ward. and he listened. He listened to Averb. He was using rebuttals mid round. Now, some of the rebuttals you can say that they was already thought of. He watched Calico ahead of time, could have already thought about a rebuttal, spit his round, and then intersected it. But in all honesty, I thought the second round was good by both guys. Um, I I still think Averb's first was, to me, that was just killer, right? I hated that the crowd was cheering so much and Verb was keep rapping that we lost bars, right? And not only was Verb rapping, Verb was like, I mean, he was like acting, performing, living, giving it to you. And I mean, listen, uh, third round, I thought A Ward fell off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was rapping, but I didn't. There wasn't like a lot of like hidden highs. It was like a lot of mid, like this here, right? A lot of mid, and I thought Averb, did better and took the third as well. Me personally, I had Averb edging or clearly winning all three rounds, right? Even if you want to say a gentleman's 30, right? Basically, he won all rounds. He didn't just go in there and dirty him up. If you want to go with that, you know what I'm saying? You can say that because A Ward did come to fight, right? He was trying to use personals. He cursed. You know what I'm saying? He was rebutting. A Ward did everything that A Ward could do at the best ability that A Ward could do. This was a really good A Ward. I just think that he went against a better A Verb. This was an A Verb that was an A plus plus A Verb. I think he really delivered. And when they got to the recap, you had Vodafly, another guy. They were still like, I'm not gonna get mad if you got a 2-1 anyway. If you want to say that, I think watching on cam, maybe I was in the building. I can't think about the building, but watching on cam, A Verb material was better. He was lyrically better, performed better, had better material, at more highs. He was better. I'm not knocking A Ward. A Ward gets respect. He did what he had to do. When Verb came off that first round, to me that first round was legendary. A Ward came into his first round like, man, F that, I'm about to spit what I got. He was like, F that, I'm about to spit it. He didn't care. But guys, A Verb, in my opinion, if you want to call it 2-1, I'm not. I think he won all three rounds. My only debate was, is it a gentleman? You know what? I'll say this. It wasn't a dirty 30. It wasn't a dirty 30. Because A Ward did fight. He fought. He did what he had to do. He showed courage. He like the gun bars, A Ward, he came. He fought. He came. It was a very respectable, clear victory by A Verb. I think it was 3-0. Now, a lot of people, because they don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, they're going to say, oh, it's 2-1 debatable. Maybe 2-1 debatable by Ed Short's Verb. Listen, bro, I'm being honest. I don't think it's debatable. I think it was a good battle that A Verb beat with a crazy amount of replay value. And the replay value can go on both ends of these guys, but I think A Verb rounds are going to be replayed a lot more. Like if you took A Verb rounds, A Ward rounds on A Verbs, Hitman holler and it will. This is one I definitely got to watch back myself, because I'm not gonna lie. I was commenting because I was just still honestly lost that a lot of these commentators would not really give Verb his credit. They were so quick to call Ill Will a 30 body. They were so quick. Now, but they were not quick at all to call anything from A Verb. I swear to God, A Verb said a line in there like it was about A Ward about You know, when they cheer for you, it's okay. Black people love cheering for the, is it like the clone or something like that? You know, it's double for me because basically black people kind of hate on black people. And listen, if you're black, tell you the most, we'll cheer for another race or anybody else. It's blacks. It's all, listen, even in boxing, when I watch boxing and I watch Shakur Stevens and Devin Haney, the way Shakur Stevens go at Devin Haney and how blacks cheer for it, he don't go at others like that. He respect others. You go at your own kind harder and you hold them to higher standards than anybody else. That's facts. Young Ill and Big K. Let me give you my thoughts on that, right? When Young Ill, he went first. I thought his first was good. I thought he had some really good punches in there. But, you know, when he got done, I was like, man, I said, I don't know. You know, because when you hear what Big K brings, I was like, man, I don't know. And then Big K, I think Big K won the first. He came out, just his voice and confidence, right? He does have, you know, a basic style, but his wordplay and the way he uses it, really, really good. Really good. You know what I'm saying? You know, like when I say basic, like when somebody says something like, it's like that. I'm in black. Rip him, you know what I'm saying? Like it's right? You know what I'm saying? It's basic, but you still gotta put the right words there, you know what I'm saying, to make it good. And I thought Big K, like, you know what, Big K took this first. I thought in this fight, I thought Ill Will got better with each round. In all honesty, I thought the second round was debatable. I thought Big K first round he was kind of elevated. I thought he kind of went down on his second round, and I thought Ill Will did better in his second round. And then Ill Will's third round, I thought Ill third round was really good in my opinion. I mean, it's like he was getting the dust knocked off like a boxer. When a boxer ain't falling a while, you know what I'm saying? It takes a while to get back in that flow. And I think I saw that from Young Ill. I think the third round was his best round. And honestly, I think he won that third round. I think he won the third round. I thought Big K won the first round. And you can say the second round was debatable, but I mean, this is one where I guess I would say I wouldn't argue if people said Ill Will won the second round and edged the third. I wouldn't. But when you listen to those commentators, Big K, like he just straight up killed Young Ill. Now listen, the first round, Big K won the first round, clear. But the first round count as a round. Counts as a round. Second round, I thought Big K fell off. I thought Young Ill was doing better. Listen, that second round, you know what I'm saying? In the third round, I thought Young Ill's energy was way better. I thought Young Ill won the third. Listen, fuck it, I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it 2-1 Young Ill. Edge the second, took the third. Big K clearly won the first. The debatable round in this battle was the second round. That's fact. The debatable round in this battle was the second round. Let me see if I want to see if I can pull it up, man. Let me see if I can pull this up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can pull this up. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull this up, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how quick I can watch it back. I paid for it, man. And I should have, I'm listening to Verb next time. Verb say, hey, it's $40, $50. Better get it now. Unless I'm getting it. You know what I'm saying? Because at first, like, you know what? See, I didn't get it because I wasn't sold on it. Remember, I spend most of my money on boxing. My main channel is What's Blazing the Sports. I cover boxing. That's where I got my 8,000 plus subscribers. So when I buy every pay-per-view in boxing, because I'm investing in it, because I'm going to make money back, right? I don't make no money covering battle rap. I don't make nothing, right? Nothing. Look, I only do these videos on this channel, TDubTV, right? I forgot about the channel. 40 subscribers that might not even be active on YouTube. But, you know, I come here so I can speak my mind. All right, I'm on here. It says, already paid. Oh, I can just click on it. Oh, let me click on it then. Y'all want to click on A Verb versus Hey, can you guys hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear it. Can you guys hear that? Let me see. They see. I don't know if I got anybody. Can anybody hear this? Can you guys hear that? It's a lot of crowd. Let me do this. Hold up. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna check something again. Let me try it. All right. You can't hear it. All right. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Let me do this. Let's do. I'm gonna do this. I know you better hear it. Let me try it.
2, 1, 2. God is good.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Now I gotta get a little, a little music. All right. Let's see.
Okay, I turn my mic. Check. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, hey, y'all ready to cook or not? Hey, I don't know how much I can do with this. Let me see, man. Hey. Hey, that boy.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Hey, can y'all hear him? Can y'all hear him?
Today we get it
Listen.
clear like Paramount. You don't, but soft white versus tan hard don't compare an ounce. I'ma air him out.
Talk to him.
Not missing. Up close on you with a Glock lifting. You go long range, I'm scoping the joint like a shoplifter. You are
I'm scoping the joint like a shoplifter. Let's go.
not gang. You are not gang. All of my ops, they get octane. Metal smoking like noodle water when them pots drain.
Metal smoking like the noodle water when the pots drain. See, what you guys don't see is that A Verb is actually acting this out, right? When you hear the zoo, the metal smoking like the, like if you boil hot water, noodles poured out, steam, right? Metal smoking like the pots drain. Listen. I mean, he's literally like A Verb definitely should have got Battle of the Night. It was between him and Ill Will performance. He definitely should have got it. Ill Will didn't really perform. He had words and they were good, but A Verb performed.
Look in my eyes, white boy, my design evil. I send hits, even touch your temple like a mind reader. Make my shooters all cover their heads, gotta hide features. So
Make my shooters all cover their head. I gotta hide features.
my face can come out of the case like a sliding beaver. My slide beaver, AMC who still drives a Regal. Make a movie.
AMC theaters. AMC still driving Regal. Man, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all playing with Verb, bro. Why?
Out this B-Rabbit nigga, 8 Mile sequel, Casper.
B-Rabbit nigga, 8 Mile sequel.
I only came here to come get this casket, so it's up in your head. You hear me like a telepathic nigga.
Up in your head, you hear me like a telepathic nigga? Listen, man. A Verb came out straight cooking, bro. I'm talking about cooking. A-Ward is not making eye contact. He's looking away like an abused kid. You know what I'm saying? Or a wife getting beat by her husband. And he said, "You hear me?" She's like, "I'm not gonna look at you." You know what I'm saying? Like, my look is gonna get worse.
That was bad. Crazy, I'm back on next shit. Stats and level only the same when you spell them backwards.
Level only the same when you spell them backwards.
Stats and level really the same when you spell them.
Level, L-E-V-E-L, really the same when you spell it? You get it.
Crazy, I'm back on that shit. Stats and level only the same when you spell them backwards. Stats and level really the same when you spell them backwards. I flip my own bars, motherfucker, not rebuttal that shit.
He reverses, rebuttal his own bar. But A-Verb did come, not A-Verb, but A-Ward did come back later in rebuttal. It didn't hit like Verb's original, but you know, it does show that A-Ward can stay calm under extreme fire and find some diamonds in your diamonds and try to flip it back at you and still remember his own shit. That is a talent.
I'm in a different bag, bitch. We paternal twins. Inferno being verb right rounds wearing thermal lens. Your culture. A kid is only a kid when he's turning 10. Mine at 10, we trade our toy trucks in and we turn them in.
You know, that right there, honestly, it just shows a different level in culture. He said, like, basically, here, I'll let you go back in here. Let's see. Let's go back. Let me see how much. Let's try this.
Motherfucker, now rebuttal that shit. Hey, I'm in a different bag, bitch. We paternal twins. Inferno being verb right rounds wearing thermal lens. Your culture. A kid is only a kid when he's turning 10. Mine at 10, we trade our toy trucks in and we turn them in.
In your culture, a kid is only a kid when he turns 10, and my kid is 10. A kid is turned 10, turn his toy trucks in and become a man. And let you know that basically in the hood, as a young man, you got to grow up a lot faster. When I grew up, you know, sometimes you guys don't know, like, I'm originally from St. Louis. I grew up off of a street called Fair. It's by an old school called Harrison, and everything just grew up fast. Like, kids nowadays, you know, they don't cook till a lot later. I remember we didn't have microwaves way back then. We was like cooking, making hamburgers and sausages. I was in the first grade. I was cooking, right? I was, you know, and you just grew up a lot faster. A lot of my people in my family, they grew up in gangs, and you were recruited at a very early age. So I understood what he said, and I also understand when he talking about A-Ward about kids, that when we typically, you know, see a white family, traditional middle class, upper middle class white family, they're still like a kid, right? You know, at 10 years old. But at 10, as a black one, something changes. You get way more responsibility.
You gon' burn who? Your hottest fire won't make me none. How you gon' take me, son, if your kind can't even take the sun?
How you gonna take me, son, when your kind can't even take the sun? A-Bird came off fire, bro. Listen, man. I mean, he was. When I say he was locked in, this was not a paid verb. This was not a verb to just come in, like, you know, like, this was the whole package. Personal, locked into his opponent, acting out his words while saying very lyrically words and stuff that you can picture. He really did show that, you know, he is one of them guys, right? 14 plus years. It's crazy to still do this. He said he flipped that Crown Vic line. You heard it from A-Ward. You know, and it made me think, like, we don't slow down for no Crown Vic. We high speed them, right? You know, we ain't slowing down for shit. Hey, that was a fire flip, man. Aver locked in, just slammed his head on the floor at this point, guys. He locked in. Locked in! Listen, I thought A-Ward did good this first. I just thought Verb just had, like, Verb is just on 10 right now, and then he hits a showtime.
Fuck this 3-minute round.
Book me for a long.
I'm dyslexic. It look wrong to y'all, but now how I see it.
And the crowd erupts. And the bad thing about the crowd erupting right now is Verb doesn't stop rapping. And you can't hear shit he's saying. I really think we lost a lot of value shit right there, because he didn't do a straightforward reback. Like, they heard one fire thing that was really dope to them. But Verb, like, you know, like when somebody do that, the rapper stops and woo, and let them feel it or whatever. Verb just kept cooking and they missed some, and then somebody had to remind like, hey, they can't hear you, right? Like the crowd is going crazy. Now he pushing the people back. Move.
It's needed. I'm dyslexic. It was wrong to y'all, but not how I see it. Listen, next strip, it's easy to battle every bi-weekly. With all these punks outside, this era like a pride weekend. Take the catch the vibe of a tribe you don't try.
No, I was like, man, that was pretty good. Man. He was like, that's pretty good. Watch this battle again. I gotta live off this high myself. Maybe I do it tomorrow. If you gotta let me know, comment below. I'm out.